course. We've just got a few people left from the course who are just about to take their Agile Change Agent exam, and there's just a couple who are going to share with me what they thought they got out of the course, because if you're thinking of taking the course, you might want to hear their views. So anybody want to go first?
I suppose I will.
Go on then, Charlotte. Well done.
Yeah, no, this is the second course I've taken in as many weeks. First one was Neuroscience for Change, which was really good. And also this one, Agile Change Agent, which has helped me build on my learning of change management. I found particularly interesting all of it, but in particular around the roadmap and using that as a way to really kind of shape thinking around how you're going to approach the change, what are the important and key aspects, and then how you're going to deliver that within the first iteration to use it as your kind of guide for all of the following iterations. So I thought that was really helpful and really good to help build up my portfolio and toolkit.
That's brilliant. That visual roadmap of an iterative incremental plan. Thank you. That's brilliant. Somebody else want to go?
Go on, Andrea, you go.
Oh, thank you. The course was great. It brought a lot of great examples to life, and I think this is one of the key elements I wanted to start with that actually I think brings it apart from a lot of courses out there. It brings that the relevance, it takes theory to practice, and then in terms of the actual content, a lot of focus on benefits-led change, which is amazing, how we bring value to the organization, then how we think of the roadmap and iterations, prioritizing a lot because we can't do everything that we want, and then my favorite one, thin slicing as well, which sounds simple and decomposing a problem into smaller, simple parts, but actually, as we learned throughout the 2 days, it's not as simple, and you need to think through, and even if you think you got it, that's why you have multiple iterations, because you need to think about it again and again.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That ability to break things down into smaller and smaller pieces becoming so important with the huge volume of change we've got. Thank you for that. Luke, what about you?
Yeah, so I've noted down 3 things. So the first one is similar to Andrea about the kind of practical tips. I think we all go on courses where, and as much as you're good at talking, Melanie, you didn't talk at us all the time. There was actually practical tools and tips that we can take away and use, which is really valuable. The manageable chunks, so really getting us to think about how we can deliver kind of smaller things of value to the business, and more in a changing world. That's going to be huge for us going forward. And then the last thing was, again, getting us to really think about the benefits. Why are we doing the change? It's really easy to get caught into just delivering something that you think's right because the business wanted, actually taking a step back and going, why are we doing that thing? And bringing everybody back to that. I think that's really powerful and probably the biggest thing I'm going to take into tomorrow and beyond.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Yeah, that benefits-led change, I think that's really important. And Bilkazu, over to you, last but not least.
I think for me, the course has been really mind-opening in the sense that it's a mindset change in how we go on in applying things, managing projects. So that mindset thing that tells me, I've actually written it down here, that benefits can come earlier than later. So I've kind of put that in my mind now. No matter what I do, I'm trying to think, what can I offer quick wins for the stakeholders. So that's one. Another thing is not to be afraid to deliver imperfect solutions. That's another thing that I took with me. So I think that would really, really change things. And especially the course has made me reflect on the project I'm just almost completing, that I have left things so late, and we could have had so many wins very early on. So that was it for me.
But you're relatively early in your career, so if you've licked that now, from now on you're off and running. Thank you so much for sharing those thoughts, because it does make a difference to other people who are thinking about whether the Agile Change Agent course is right for them. They say thank you.
Right.